The Rubik's Cube. This colorful puzzle has baffled and intrigued millions worldwide. It's a symbol of complexity and intellectual prowess. But what if I told you that solving it isn't rocket science? Yes, you read that right. You don't need to be a genius to crack the Rubik's Cube code. There's a misconception that you need to memorize countless algorithms and possess superhuman brain power. In reality, you can conquer this iconic puzzle with just one simple algorithm. This essay will guide you through each step, making the process fun, easy, and achievable for everyone. Get ready to unlock the magic of the Rubik's Cube. Let's embark on this exciting journey together. By the end, you'll be amazed at your newfound cubing skills. You too can experience the thrill of solving this legendary puzzle. So grab your Rubik's Cube and let's get started. Before we dive into the algorithm, let's familiarize ourselves with the Rubik's Cube itself. This iconic puzzle, invented by Erno Rubik in 1974, has fascinated millions around the world. Its colorful, twisting faces have become a symbol of intellectual challenge and problem-solving prowess. Understanding its structure is key to unlocking its secrets. The Rubik's Cube is composed of 26 smaller cubes known as cubies, which move around a central core. Each face of the cube is covered with 9 stickers, each of a different color. Think of the cube as a three-dimensional puzzle with movable pieces. Each twist and turn you make changes the position of these smaller cubes, creating a new configuration. The goal is to return the cube to its original state, with each face showing a single uniform color. It might look intimidating, but it's actually quite simple once you break it down. The Rubik's Cube is essentially a combination of 3 types of pieces: centers, edges, and corners. Each type of piece has a specific role and behavior within the puzzle. The Rubik's Cube has 3 main types of pieces: centers, edges, and corners. Centers are the fixed points around which the other pieces rotate. Edges connect the centers and corners form the vertices of the cube. Centers, as the name suggests, occupy the center of each face. They are the anchor points of the cube and remain stationary relative to each other, providing a reference for the other pieces. They have only one color sticker and don't move relative to each other. This means that the center pieces always indicate the color of their respective faces, no matter how much you twist and turn the cube. Edges have 2 color stickers and sit between the corner pieces. They are the pieces that connect the centers to the corners, forming the edges of the cube's faces. Lastly, the corners have 3 color stickers and are located at the corners of the cube. These pieces are crucial for solving the puzzle, as they define the vertices where 3 faces meet. Knowing the difference between these pieces is crucial for understanding the algorithms and how they affect the cube's configuration. Each type of piece moves in a specific way, and recognizing these movements is the key to solving the puzzle efficiently. Remember, each twist you make moves these pieces in specific ways, ultimately leading to the solved state. The challenge lies in understanding how these movements interact and using that knowledge to guide the pieces back to their original positions. Keep this in mind as we move on to the notation system. The notation system is a way to describe the movements of the cube in a standardized manner, allowing you to follow and execute algorithms with precision. Let's explore this system in detail. Just like any other skill, solving the Rubik's Cube has its own language. This language is the notation system, and it's how we communicate the moves and algorithms. Don't worry, it's much simpler than it sounds. We use letters to represent each face of the cube: R for right, L for left, U for up, D for down, F for front, and B for back. Each letter represents a 90-degree clockwise turn of that face. For counterclockwise turns, we add an apostrophe after the letter. For example, R means to turn the right face clockwise, while R means to turn it counterclockwise. Similarly, U means to turn the upper face clockwise, and so on. Mastering this notation system is vital for following the algorithms and executing the moves correctly. Section 4, your trusty tools, mastering the right-hand and left-hand algorithms. Now, let's meet our heroes, the right-hand and left-hand algorithms. These 2 sequences of moves are the keys to unlocking the Rubik's Cube. They are fundamental techniques that every cuber must master to solve the puzzle efficiently. The right-hand and left-hand algorithms are not just random sequences, they are carefully designed to manipulate the cube in a controlled manner. These algorithms help in positioning the pieces correctly without disturbing the already solved parts of the cube. The best part? They're mirror images of each other, making them easy to learn and remember. This mirroring effect is a brilliant design that aids in memorization and execution. The right-hand algorithm is RURU. This sequence is one of the most commonly used algorithms in the world of cubing. This means you turn the right face clockwise, then the upper face clockwise, then the right face counterclockwise, and finally the upper face counterclockwise. Each move is precise and must be executed with care to ensure the desired outcome. The left-hand algorithm is the mirror image LULU. This sequence is equally important and is used in various stages of solving the cube. Notice how the letters and rotation directions are reversed. This reversal is what makes the left-hand algorithm the mirror image of the right-hand algorithm. This mirroring makes it intuitive and helps with memorization. By practicing both algorithms, you develop a balanced skill set that allows you to handle any situation that arises while solving the cube. Practice these algorithms until they become second nature. Repetition is key to building muscle memory, which is crucial for speed and efficiency. Your muscle memory will thank you later. The more you practice, the more fluid and automatic your movements will become, allowing you to solve the cube with ease. These two algorithms, when used in the right sequence and context, will be your guiding light throughout the entire solving process. They are the foundation upon which more advanced techniques are built. Master them, and you'll be well on your way to becoming a Rubik's Cube expert. Section 5. Stage 1. The White Cross. Your first victory. Our journey begins with the white cross. This is the foundational step in solving the Rubik's Cube, and it's often considered the first major milestone for beginners. By mastering this stage, you set yourself up for success in the subsequent stages of the solve. This first stage involves solving the white edges and placing them around the white centerpiece. The white cross is not just about getting the white edges in place. It's also about ensuring that the adjacent colors on the edges match the centerpieces of the other faces. This alignment is crucial for the later stages of the solve. Don't worry about the corner pieces just yet. We'll get to them later. Focusing on the white cross first helps you build a strong foundation. It's like laying the groundwork for a building. Without a solid base, the structure won't stand firm. Start by finding a white edge piece. These pieces have one white sticker and another sticker of a different color. Identifying these pieces is the first step in solving the white cross. Take your time to locate all 4 white edge pieces on your cube. Use the R, L, U, and D moves to position the white sticker on the upper face. These moves are fundamental and will be used repeatedly throughout the solving process. Practice them until you feel comfortable, as they are the building blocks of more complex algorithms. Now, with the white sticker facing up, position the edge piece above its corresponding centerpiece on the middle layer. This step ensures that the edge piece is correctly aligned with the centerpiece of the same color, which is essential for the cross to be solved correctly. For example, if you have a white-blue edge, position it above the blue center. This alignment is crucial because it sets the stage for the correct placement of the edge piece in the next step. Once the white edge is above its corresponding center, use the right-hand or left-hand algorithm, depending on which direction you need to rotate the edge, to bring it down into its solved position. These algorithms are simple sequences of moves that will become second nature with practice. Repeat this process for all 4 white edges, and voila! Each edge piece you solve brings you one step closer to completing the white cross. Take your time and ensure each piece is correctly aligned before moving on to the next. You've completed the white cross. This is your first victory in solving the Rubik's Cube, and it's a significant achievement. Celebrate this moment, as it marks the beginning of your journey to becoming a Rubik's Cube master. Section 6, Stage 2 and 3, Conquering the Bottom and Middle Layers.